Nelly. How's my sound, people? As always, I like to check my sound. It was glitchy on a couple of previous breaks. Hopefully it's okay now. Look, we're breaking this. Marvel Universe 1994. We also got some free giveaways. I've got a selection of comics. I've got a selection of, I will, reiterate, these are not proper Lego, but they were brand new in the poly bags. The quality looks really good on them, but they are Lego compatible, not Lego. We've got a Hulk, we've got a nice Doctor Strange, there's a Black Panther, there's a Deadpool, and a Miles Morales Spidey. We'll be giving away some of these later. There's 3 prizes on offer, and it's either the minifigures or the comic. What we'll do is I put all 36 spots on the wheel. We'll spin this wheel, eliminating one at a time until there's 3 left, and then we choose your prizes. But we'll do that at the end. Right now, there it is. Let's get this. Also, I will let you know when your spot is, but that is, if you didn't see, this is the order. Daniel, Andy, Daniel, Luke, Derek, Joe, blah, 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 all the way down. I'll let you know the 3 people that are upcoming when it's your pack. Cool. Oh, it's a heavy big box. Look at that. That is, I want to say that's Kev Hopgood art on the front. No, maybe not. Maybe not actually. Kev Hopgood. Here he is. How you doing, Daniel? Good stuff. I've got some cards to post to you, my friend, as well as some NBA stuff. So I'll be in touch with you after this break. Okay, empty box there. Lovely stuff. Let's just count the packs. I mean, look, it looks to be 4 stacks of 9, but I like to count anyway, and we'll do a shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And let's do 1, 2, 3. So there's a stack there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So 12. It's 36. Okay, so first up we have got Daniel, Andy, Daniel. Move those back to there a second. Andy there. Daniel. So, Daniel, Andy, and then back to Daniel. Okay, best of luck, everyone. We should be getting in here a hologram card, 1 per box, 1 in 36 packs. I wonder if it even says, here we go, look. Power Blaster 1 in 4. So we should get 36. What's that? 9. We should get 9 Power Blasts. Suspended animations 1 in 6 packs. So we should get 6 of those. The holograms. Oh, 1 in 18. Lovely. We could end up with 2 holograms. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Right, let's see what we got from our main man, Daniel. Hopefully we don't have any brick in here. They're a little bit, oh no, that's fine. So we got Sync. He was from Generation X. That was a 90s experiment from Marvel where they brought in some new mutant blood onto the scene. And so this is Skybox. Fleer took over for this year. And you've still got the power ratings. Instead of across the top or whatever, they got a nice little power blast. So you've got agility, fighting ability, intelligence, strength, stamina, speed, ranked out of 7. Nice little blurb about the character. I like these because it tells you who's the art on the front. This is Chris Bacallo with Mark Buckingham on inks. I've met Mark Buckingham, good guy. Tells you about the first appearance and tells you name, Everett Thomas, group affiliation, card number. So plenty to soak in. As Ben says, look at the card backs. Fantastic. Okay, and what you'll find is the base set here actually make up a 9-panel image. Hela 2099, so this was an experiment by Marvel where they, what would happen 100 plus years in the future of Marvel. So this was the 2099. Hela is a old school Thor villain. Shadowcat, one of my faves. Kitty Pryde. There we go. Ken Lashley. Still doing art, Ken Lashley, even now today, you know, 30 years later. Ooh! Look at that. Now, I said it, if you watch my top 100 countdown on the best, my favourite non-sport trading cards, I'm not a fan of Spider-Man as a character. However, the design of the character, I love. This is a great design, great pose there. Works really well with the border. Nice foiling on these cards. That's a lovely card. I think that's Rick Butler. Beautiful. Oh, there's a Drax the Destroyer. And it tells you here. So here's another one where you get, or maybe it's these ones actually. Maybe these ones don't make the image. I'll have to check that. And it's these ones perhaps. Look, Blood and Thunder. So this is a storyline from Marvel. These are the ones I think which make the 9-panel image. Drax, the Destroyer. Cable and Sunspot. This is from Fatal Attractions. Cable's been absolutely mullered by Magneto there. Love card backs with info. It's not like a sports card where you just look at the front. This is, you get these out and you actually read them. There, look, there you go. You can kind of see the 9-panel grid this makes up, and it tells you where it goes. Boom, top left corner. Ooh, Electra Natchios, former lover of Daredevil. That's a nice one. Who's that? Oh, Mike Manley. We've got Shriek Doppelganger. That's the 6-armed savage Spider-Man there from the Maximum Carnage storyline. That was crazy, that storyline. 90s, what a time to be alive in the world of comics. And we've got Doom 2099. There you go, first pack on the board for Daniel. I'm going to move that along because you've got that pack there. So now Andy. Let me just check actually, I've got the page open. Let me just check. Yeah, it's the first lot that make up 9-panel grids. Oh no, sorry, not cards 1 to 9. It's from then on you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to card 90. And then from 91 onwards, it's not 9-panel grids. Suicide Run, Punisher. Ooh, as a Daredevil. Wade Wilson. Lovely stuff. Okay, so anything with, oh, there's a Blood and Thunder Thanos. Where's Charlie Keane? Collects Thanos. If it's got that little icon, a storyline icon, it's part of a 9-panel grid. If it doesn't, then it's just a standalone card. But even the ones that are part of the storyline cards are standalone. Lovely. My favourite X-Man, Bishop. One of my favourites. And there's our first. I'll tell you what I haven't got. I'm not prepared. Bear me. Bear with. Just got to get some supplies. Oh, this is terrible planning, Chief. Don't know where my supplies are. Tell you where the supplies are. They're here in a box of 250 top loaders. Right, let's get this box open. Get this out because we're going to be getting 9 Power Blasts. We're going to be getting 6 suspended animations. And hopefully 2 holograms. Right. And there is our first. I'm just going to put it there a second. We'll just run through the rest of these. Crippler Silver Sable. That's Scott McDaniel art from Fall from Grace. That's a Daredevil storyline where he fakes his own death. Chameleon, lovely Spider-Man villain there. Other Spider-Man villains in the background. Ooh, nice Rogue by Andy Kubert. That's a nice one. Oh, there's another one behind it. We've got a couple of Rogue collectors in the group. And there's a nice Iron Man from the Crash and Burn storyline. Look at that. Oh, lovely. And then We've got a suspended animation, Human Torch. These are acetates. That's a lovely one. It's card 2 of 10. Look at these. These are bold as brass, the colours on these. Love that. Love a suspended animation. Beautiful stuff. That's Andy. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm back to Daniel. See if we can get you something here, Daniel. Wolverine on this pack. Okay. We've got a Morbius. Bill Cienkovic looks like. Quite a scratchy art style. I'm a big fan of his art style. Why don't it tell us who's the art on this one? It looks like Bill Cienkovic to me. British guy. Stylized. Really like that. We've got a Ravage 2099. You're collecting the 2099s here. We've got an Outlaw from Suicide Run. We've got a Mondo. He's one of those new X-Men I was talking about, or Generation X. That's Chris Bacallo art. Oh, there you go. You got a Power Blast. You got yourself a nice little hit there, Power Blast. We've got Juggernaut, Kane Marco, stepbrother of Professor X. We've got Stone and Eddie Passam. That's from the Daredevil Fall from Grace storyline. We've got a nice Punisher there. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. We've got the Iron Man Crush and Burn storyline, Rage and Firestar. And we got us a Hulk Power Blast. Look at these. Big, bold, the foils. And it's number 5 of 9. Look, a little bit of scuffing on the corner. But I mean, look, these cards are 28 years old. Beautiful, lovely Power Blast. Let me just get these top loaders open a second. Sorry about that, people. Okay. There you go. You'll be back, Daniel. You've got a third pack coming up. So let me just check who else is, or who's up next, I should say. So we've got Luke, Derek and Joe. Luke, Derek and Joe. So we've got Luke, Derek, oh, that one, isn't it? And Joe. Okay. Okay, Cerebra. Get it in frame, Chief. Yeah, I think you had some good cards there, buddy. You got another one coming up. We've got Exodus and Black Knight from the Blood Ties. That's an Avengers X-Men crossover. I'm going to say that is Jeff Johnson on art there. Oh, it doesn't tell us, but I'm pretty sure that's Jeff Johnson. We've got a Chimera. They're not bricked. They're ever so slightly stuck, but when you see bricking, you see white stuff coming off the back. Derek Robertson, yes. Blaze, or there's another Bill Cienkovic from the Siege of Darkness. That's a Ghost Rider storyline, or he features in that storyline. I've actually got that. I need to reread that. Oh, Banshee. Sean Cassidy. I like that one. Chris Bacallo on art. We've got Blood Ties, Quicksilver and Fabian Cortez. He was Magneto's second in command. Went rogue, tried to take over. Quicksilver, son of Magneto. One-time husband of Scarlet Witch. No, one-time husband of Luna of the Inhumans, brother to Scarlet Witch. Oh, one of my favourites. It's a Derek Robertson Thing. Fantastic Four. There's a Victoria Montesi, Siege of Darkness. And we've got a Skullfire think he's a X-Men 2099 villain. Okay, that's your first one, Luke. We'll do our best to get you a hit if we can. We've got Derek up next. Then we go into Joe. Ooh, a lovely Thanos. Now, is that Jim Starlin? No, that's Ron Lim. I'm saying that's Ron Lim. See if Chief's right. Ron Lim. That's a beauty. Look at the colours on that. Look at the colours on that. Punisher 2099 from the Fall of the Hammer, which was a 2099 crossover storyline. So that will be a 9-panel piece. Oh, an Andy Kubik Gambit. That's lush. Look at that. Big fan of Gambit. We've got Thor from the Blood and Thunder storyline. Yeah, good luck, everyone. Oh, there you go. Derek's pulled a hit there. We've got Elijah. Now, she's a Skrull who posed as Alicia Masters, Johnny Storm's wife. And then was revealed to be a Skrull, and then they had to go back to the Skrull homeworld to rescue her. Maximum Carnage, we got an Iron Fist there. That's a beautiful one. Crystalline, I think she's a 2099 X-Men character, she is. And our first dupe is Quicksilver Fabian Cortez from the Blood Ties. But we did pull a nice suspended animation. These are 1 in 6 packs. We're only going to get 6 of these. Here's our second one. It's the Silver Surfer. It's card 5. Oh, these are great. Really, really like these. Love that. There you go, Derek. You'll be back. You'll be back. Joe, my friend, first of 3. Best of luck. Okay, you got a Morg. Who's Morg? Why don't I know Morg? Oh, he's a Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer guy. You got Desmond Klein from the Suicide Run. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There it is, Joe. There it is. There's the Holo. The Abomination. There's a Hulk villain. Elektra and Daredevil. This is when Elektra had that funky armoured suit, which I love. No one else liked. Scott McDaniel art. Elektra came back from the dead. Ooh, when you got a Wolvie. Look at that Wolvie. That's fantastic. Andy Kubert. That's pack art. Great card. 2 there, I think. Yeah. Oh, and a Nova, Richard Rider from the Crash and Burn storyline, and Skin, one of the new X-Men. And then I guess we've got to reveal the... Oh, you got Cyclops there, and then you've got the Holo. Are they supposed to be blank backs? Is this an error card or not? Oh, yes, yes. Are they all Spidey? It's card 1. Look at that. Card 1 of 4, Holo. I mean, I'll take the lighting up here is terrible. I'll take a much better picture of this and put it up in the group tomorrow. But, oh, I love these old school 3D Holos. They're fantastic. I'm just going to look that up very quickly, Joe. Let me just look that up because I've got 3D Holos. So you get Spider-Man is card 1, Wolvie's card 2, War Machine's card 3, Silver Surfer's card 4. Ah, these are Walmart packs because Walmart packs are 1 in 18. So these are better than the hobby box. Great. I think that's right. I'm not sure. And then someone's put up here, the 3D hologram cards apparently were seen in colour variations, like some of the other sets, but I don't have any good information on the variants other than green and blue and red have been reported. Okay, well, anyway, that was that's good stuff there, Joe. Next up, let me have a see who's next up. We have got Joe, Anthony, Derek. So you're back, Joe. Joe, Anthony, and Derek is back. Joe, Anthony, and Derek. Joe, oh no, Joe, Anthony, Derek. Okay. Joe's back in the house. Oh, we've got M. She is one of the Generation X's. Loki 2099. The Games Master. He played the X-Men and the New Warriors, pretty much everyone. The Snake Root, they're a Daredevil villainous clan. Ooh, back-to-back hits for Joe. In the US of A, ArmaGEEKdon is international. Cable and Sunspot, Fatal Attractions, Elektra. Whoops. Shriek and Doppelganger, and Doom 2099. And you've got a hit here, Joe, and it's a Power Blast. It's Iron Man. Iron Man Power Blast. It's card 7 of 9. Lovely card. Joe, crushing it. And I think you'll be back for one more, will you, Joe? I think so. Anthony, your first pack. Exodus Black Knight. Chimera. Oh, a Blaze. Yeah, we've seen that one. I like that. It's our first Silver Surfer base card. It's a Butte. Ooh! And there's a hit for Anthony. There's a Siren Shatterstar. Oops, I keep getting out of frame. Sorry about that. That's members of X-Force. It's from the Fatal Attraction storyline. Namor, the Submariner. Ooh, look at that. Maximum Carnage. That is that's an amazing Venom. Why didn't that feature on my top 100? And there's a Mean Streak. He's from X-Men 2099. And you got yourself a Iron Man acetate suspended animation. It's number 4 of 10. Lovely stuff. Anthony. I'm back over here to Derek. Ooh, that's a nice Sabretooth. Look at that. Andy Kubert. Ooh, a Deathlock. One of my faves from the Crash and Burn storyline. Giant Man. One-time Avenger. Ooh, Gambit. This is Street... What does that say? Street... something. Street... no. Freeze Frames. Don't even say Street. Freeze Frames. This is the first 9 cards of the set. Freeze Frames. That's our first freeze frame, I think. Card 5. Pat Olif. It's our first one. First freeze frame. They're like a semi. Even their base, I think they're semi-hits. Heimdall 2099. There's a Rapido from the Suicide Run storyline. There's an Exodus. X-Men villain turned good guy, I think now. There's a Warlock. Adam Warlock. Big fan of that character. And there's a Cable. Derek Robertson drawn Cable, absolutely laying the smack down. Derek. Okay, who's up next? Dan, Anthony, and Joe. Dan, Anthony, and Joe. Okay, best of luck. Night Watch. Psylocke. Oh, that's a nice Psylocke. 2 there. Well, there's a Hulk behind it. Fantastic. There's a Black Widow. Oh, Steve Epting. He is the man. Steve Epting and Tom Palmer on inks. Ooh. And there is nice hit. Exodus and Cannibal. Psylord. That is Franklin Richards from the future. That is Reed Richards and Sue Storm's kid. Ravage 2099. And Metalhead. He's a 2099 villain. And we got a lovely Spider-Man Power Blast. Look at this. It's card 6 of 9. Good stuff. For Dan. Anthony. We've got Blaze. It's our second Blaze, but a different version. Professor X and Jean Grey from the Fatal Attractions storyline. We've not seen that one yet. Black Wolf. It's a nice Firestar and Carnage from Maximum Carnage. Looks like Polaris. Jan Dashima, I think, on art. Yep. Former wife of Havoc. Daughter of Magneto. Exodus and Cannibal. Psylord, we've just seen this a minute ago. There's a Ravage 2099. And there's a Metalhead. That is Anthony's. Okay. Joe. Human Torch. Nice one of Johnny Storm. Dagger, Morbius and Deathlock from Maximum Carnage. There's a Hulk 2099, quite a different version. Blood Ties, Beast, although he's only in this very bottom part of the panel. That's the Avengers X-Men crossover. Ooh, a nice Venom from Crash and Burn, look at that. And you got Hellspawn, one of the villains from the Daredevil Fall from Grace storyline. He's like a voodoo version of Daredevil. Oh, you got the White Queen, Emma Frost. Very nice. We still only had one freeze frame, haven't we? You got Iron Man is Hulkbuster armor from Crash and Burn. There's a Sienna Blaze, X-Men villain. And there's a Vulture. There you go, Joe. I think that's your 3 packs, Joe. Hope you're pleased with them. Next up, we got Michael, James, and Derek. Derek, where's Derek? Derek's here. And Michael, I don't think I wrote you a thing, Michael. That's horrendous, isn't it? Let's get a pen. That's Careless Whisper, George Michael. Where's my pen? What have I done with my pen? I had it a minute ago. I have to get another one. I have to get another one. Oh, right. There we go. Boom, done, fixed. Okay, we've got a Thunderstrike. Eric Masterson, he replaced Thor when Thor was no longer Thor. Shatterstar in his red outfit. That's more of a modern take. I like Shatterstar. Ooh, you got a nice Venom there. Look at that. Mike Manley on art. That's a lovely one. And you got a nice big Quicksilver. Ooh. And you got a War Machine. Crash and Burn. Oh, sorry, Blood Ties. And you got Trauma. He's a Hulk villain. There's a real funky Strange. Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange. You went through a weird period there. And that is a Tyrant who I'm not familiar with. Silver Surfer villain. Wendy's in the house. And you got a lovely Spider-Man suspended animation acetate. It's card 6 of 10. Look at that. That's an absolute belter. Got to be happy with that. Michael, that's your first one, my friend. James. This is your first one of 6. Okay, we've got Gamora. We know all about Gamora, but that's what she used to look like before you knew her in the movies. Blood and Thunder. Ooh, the Beast. The bouncing blue-eyed Beast. 2 there, look. Is it? It is 2. I'll go back through these and check them. Fall from Grace, there's Siege. There's a nice Iron Man. Rogue and Iceman from Blood Ties. US Agent, Johnny Walker. That's right, his name's Johnny Walker. Took over from Cap. Night Thrasher, founder of the New Warriors. Blade, that's a Bill Cienkovic Blade, lovely stuff. And there is a Terrax, former Herald of Galactus. James's first one. Derek, what can we do for you, Derek? Let's find out. Sync. Shadowcat. Lie Spider-Man. Oh, I'll tell you what. There's a checklist. There's a Vision. I like the Vision. Oh, a Spider-Man 2099. And a Xian, X-Men 2099. But you got yourself an Invisible Woman. 3 of 10. Very vibrant on one side and kind of muted on the other. Good stuff for Derek. Who's our next 3 competitors? Dan, Derek, Daniel. So it's Dan up here. Derek's back with us here. Okay. See what we can do for you, Dan, my man. God, this is only the halfway stage. I better get speed on. Silver Surfer from the Blood and Thunder. We've got a Haven. Is she 2099? X-Men 2099? Oh no, X Factor. Irenis and John Garrett. That's from the Daredevil storyline. Warpath. James Proudstar. He's from X-Force. You've got Hitman from the Suicide Run Punisher storyline. You've got War Machine there from Blood and Ties storyline. Trauma. Strange. And Tyrant. Got that nice Spider-Man power blast though, Dan. Derek. Morbius. Ravage 2099. Outlaw from Suicide Run. There's a Mondo, Generation X. Oh, we've not seen Darkhawk yet. He was definitely a 90s character. Mystique. Raven Darkholm. There's a Maxim. I don't know Maxim, but I know Pip the Troll. That's from Blood and Thunder. We've got Husk. She is Sam Guthrie's sister. Oh, look at that. That is... Come on, what are you doing, Skybox Flair? Two in the same pack. She's Sam Guthrie's sister. What's her first name? What's her first name? Oh, for the life of me, I can't think. This is Daniel. Oh, we've not seen Hawkeye yet. There's our first Hawkeye. It's a nice one. That Mike Gecko. Oh, there's our second freeze frame, and it's the Silver Surfer. We saw the Gambit. That's our second, only our second freeze frame. Strange. Looking very strange. Not looking like Doctor Strange. Oh, there's a nice Magneto from Fatal Attractions. There's a Legacy. I think he was Captain Marvel's son, not Captain Marvel that, you know, Carol Danvers that the modern audience will know. I'm talking about Genis, not Genis Vell. I'm looking it up. Legacy learns that his late father was actually Captain Marvel, the most cosmic hero of all. Yeah, not Captain Marvel that you're thinking about. Fall from Grace, Hellspawn. So White Queen. Two there, look. I'm going to go back through all these just to make sure there's no... that I haven't glossed over any. Iron Man and Hulkbuster, Sienna Blaze, and the Vulture. You've still got another pack though, I think, have you? Oh, no, you've had... that's your 3, I think, Daniel. Got that Hulk Power Blast. Next up, James Michael James. James is down here. Okay. James, Michael, and James. Ha! He says meh. He says meh. He wanted that hologram. You're welcome, buddy. He wanted that hologram. Black Cat. Junk Pile. Cersei and Captain America. A nice Silver Sable there. Oh, a nice Captain America. Stone and Eddie Passam. There's a Punisher. Rage and Firestar. We're probably going to be all swap. Oh, we haven't seen that Storm yet. We haven't seen that Storm yet. That's James. Oh no, you're back in here, aren't you? Back in here, James. First we got Michael. We got Michael. We got a Gambit and Quicksilver. Not seen that one. There's Daredevil in his new armor, which I like. No one else does. Demo Goblin Cloak and Night Watch from Maximum Carnage. That's a nice busy page. Busy card. Cerebra. Oh, there we go. There's a Thing. Victoria Montesi. Skullfire. And Lynn Michaels from Suicide Run. And Michael, you've got yourself a Cyclops Power Blast. Very nice, it's card 8 of 9. On the limited edition Power Blasts. Lovely stuff. For Michael. And then James is back here. Chamber, we've not seen him. Jonathan, what's his surname? It's annoying me, he's British. But the writers were American and they wrote him, all right, Governor. Cocker Spaniel, up the... Who's on the dog and bone? Up the apples and pears. Jonathan Starsmore. Yeah, they wrote him as Dick Van Dyke. Doom 2099. Nice War Machine. He's pack art. Ooh, a nice Carnage. Cletus Cassidy. There's a Bloodhawk. He's an X-Men 2099 character. We've got something behind it, and it's a Warrant. There's a Thunderstrike. Eric Masterson. I like that character. He's cool. Oh, there's a freeze frame Ghost Rider. Look at that. Absolute banger, that one. It's got almost gold foiling on these freeze frames, I think. There's a Spidey 2099. That's a nice one. Pat Broderick art. Oh, James, 3 packs. We haven't got a big hit for you yet. Okay, next 3 up. Dan, Derek, James. Dan, where are you? Okay. Here's Dan. Dan, Derek, James. Then Wendy, you're next if you're still there. Carnage. Pack is a little bit sticky, this pack. Obviously I'll do my best to not damage the cards. Yeah, that's fine. Carnage. Yeah, no, look, you can see there's nothing's coming off the back of these. They're fine. Carnage and Sabretooth. There's a couple of good ones to start. There's a Giant Man. Ooh, a Gambit freeze frame. We've seen that one already. So what have we seen? We've seen the Silver Surfer, the Gambit, and the Ghost Rider freeze frame cards. Oh, I love this Venom card. Scott McDaniel art. Look at that. Creepy. Creepy. That's the Fall from Grace storyline. Warrant. Thunderstrike. There's the Ghost Rider. 2 freeze frames in 1 pack. And Spidey 2099. For Dan. Derek. There's a Hulk from Crash and Burn. Black Widow. That's that lovely Steve Epting Black Widow. There you go. Oh my goodness. Derek, what are you doing? Blood Ties, US Agent. Terrax off the back. Blade. Night Thrasher and US Agent. And then, my friend, you got a thing. Suspended animation. And if that wasn't enough, you got the Wolvie Hollow. Card 2 of 4. Oh man, alive. That's a beaut. 2 hollows in the box. Yeah, we had the Walmart box, which was better than the regular hobby box. Look at that. Again, I'll take a good picture in good light. Doing okay there, Derek. And then James. I don't know if you saw, Joe, but I'll spoil it. You got the other hologram, I think. Spoilers. Hawkeye. Come on, James. You've had 3 packs. I want to get you a hit. Silver Surfer freeze frame. Well, I'm coming off the back now. Vision and Spidey 2099. Checklist. Just loosen them a little bit. Some of the packs are a little bit stuck, but we've had no bricking where you peel them off and the card peels off part of its coating. So the good news is there is no bricking. Magneto. It really did depend on what... Oh, we've not had Sentry before. He's a West Coast Avengers slash... he's Force Works character. And there's a nice Storm. James. Wendy, James, and Dan. Wendy. I don't think there's any Howard the Duck in here, Wendy, unfortunately. But like I did show you, I found a Howard the Duck in my collection that I'm putting it in your box anyway. But there's a nice Silver Surfer to start. Haven. Just loosen them ever so slightly. If you've got any Howard the Duck cards, get in touch with Wendy. There's Irenis and John Garrett. Oh, I'll tell you what though, you have got a Power Blast in your one pack. One pack Wendy. One pack Wendy's got a Power Blast. It's behind that Warpath. So I'm going to put it there. Go from the back, you've got Husk. Yeah, I'm looking up her name because that annoyed me. Paige Guthrie, of course. Lynn Michaels. Mystique. And a Maximum Pip the Troll. And we've got a Power Blast behind here, Wendy. Let's have a look to see what the Power Blast is. Oh, it's a Punisher. Look at that. Card 2 of 9 on the Power Blast. Very nice. For Wendy. Okay, right, we've pulled 2 holograms. We've pulled 2 holograms so far, which is our lot in this box. But I think there should still be some Power Blasts and suspended animations, hopefully. James. We've got to get something for James. Silver Surfer. The Punisher, Suicide Run storyline. Oh, a nice Deadpool though. Wait a minute, did I give you a Deadpool one at the card show? I think you played the Marvel wheel at the card show, and I might have given you a Deadpool. Thanos from this set, it might be that card. Solo, the Mercenary. That pops up in Spider-Man books quite a lot. Siren and Shatterstar from the Fatal Attractions storyline. There's Namor, the Prince of Atlantis. You have got a nice Venom there from Maximum Carnage. Look at that. Brutally horrific. And there's a Mean Streak. So what's that? Is that... How many packs is that for James? 5 packs. No hits for James. If you go hitless, James, from 6 packs, I'm going to chuck something extra in your locker. That's the chief promise. Okay. Dan, don't forget at the end of this break, when's the next Wheel of Marvel? Well, good question, Wendy, because this is the last box of sealed Marvel cards I've got. And I've got some Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse on pre-order, but that date keeps getting pushed back. They now say it's end of August, beginning of September. And I've got 2 boxes of the Marvel Beginnings, which is a brand new set coming out, but again, late August, early September. Not the cheapest, those boxes, unfortunately. But in terms of Marvel, so yeah, plugging the gap will be the Marvelous Wheel of Marvel. I might run it this weekend. I might even run it this weekend because I've still got loads of packs, loose packs and chase cards and base. I've got loads of cool stuff, and I'm going to be reducing the numbers on the wheel, so more chance of getting something really cool. Selom, not seen that card yet. Bishop and Colossus, we've not seen that card yet. Fatal Attractions. There's a Hulk. That's Gary Frank art, I believe. I want to have a check. I'm just going from the back. There's a nice Derek Robertson cable's nice. Yeah, it's just almost loosening the... I think you've got a Power Blast there, Dan. I think you've got another Power Blast you have. Double Power Blast for Dan. Suicide Run. That's a storyline. That's a Rapido character. You got a Warlock. You have got a Exodus. And your Power Blast is... Whoa, one of my fave characters, Ghost Rider. Look at that. Bickety bam. 3 of 9. Let's go along with your Spider-Man Power Blast. Good stuff, Dan. I'll put your cards up there. 1, 2, 3. We're getting near the end, people. So we've got, oh, Dan, Michael, and Derek. You're back. Dan, Derek, and Michael. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 6. Then we're going to, don't forget, we've got the free prize giveaway at the end, so don't go anywhere. We've got free stuff to give out. This is Dan. Okay. Sphinx. We've not seen the Sphinx yet. We've not seen that Doctor Strange. So I said Bill Cienkovic, but I think maybe he just inked over the top of that because I'm looking at a signature. Oh, that is Cienkovic. I think that's his signature, but that's a great, great Doctor Strange. Punisher 2099. This is all new. Oh, you got another one. You got another Power Blast. Dan, absolutely crushing. Jubilee. Oh, nice Jubilee. One of my faves. Moondragon. Blood and Thunder. Penance. She is one of the Generation X's and Vigil. And your third Power Blast is... Oh, it's a good one. Carnage. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what, though. It's 1 of 9. You've got the Carnage. And you've got the Spidey. Absolutely wild scenes there for Dan. Look. Spidey and the Carnage. And the Ghost Rider. Dan, crushing. Michael. Michael's already got Spidey and a Cyclops. Okay. Ooh, it's a Rogue. Freeze frames. First Rogue we've seen. Pat Olaf. Lovely. Vengeance. He's a Ghost Rider. Baddie. There's Richter, Warpath, Boomer, and Feral from Fatal Attractions. That's X-Forces. That's Sue Storm's very out there 90s outfit. Look at that. I mean, that is why you wouldn't get away with that nowadays. There's Blade. Yes, exactly, Dan. You're on fire, buddy. Drink some water. There's that nice Iron Man from Crash and Burn. Crystal by Steve Epting. Now, what did I say? Of course, listen. Someone's picking me up. I said Quicksilver was former husband to Luna. Now, Luna's his daughter. Crystal is his wife. Not Luna. Luna's his daughter. Oh... You got the Wolverine freeze frame, buddy. I'll sleeve up all these freeze frames. Morbius as well. Look at that. That's a lovely Morbius. That was a great pack. That was probably the best pack we've had that didn't have a hit. Okay, Derek. Derek's riding high on 2 suspended animations and a holo. Oh, wait a minute. Someone else in there as well. No, I'll tell a lie. 3 suspended animations and a holo. And this is your last pack, Derek. Speedball and Night Thrasher. That's a nice one. New Warriors. Oh, a lovely Captain America by Derek Robertson. That's a beaut. Punisher freeze frame. Ghost Rider. Not seen a lot of these cards. There's Thor 2099. There's a Yup Punisher. Who's that? Yup Punisher. Weird. Don't know that character. I'm not a massive Punisher fan. Phoenix, Jean Grey. That's a nice one. Doctor Strange. And Juggy. Kane Marco. I think you did okay there, Derek. I don't think you can complain about that. Not that you were going to complain. Down to the last 6 packs. James, Luke, and Dan. Dan. Luke. And James. Okay. Right, it's your last pack, James. We need there to be a hit. If you no hit, then you get something special out of the Chief's personal collection. There's a Bishop. There's a Morbius. I'm going to go from the back. You've got a Rogue. You've got Chameleon. US Agent. Forceworks version we've not seen yet before. Got some new art here. Crippler Silver Sable we've seen. We've not seen the Black Knight though by Steve Epting, which is a beauty. We've got Random, X Factor. We got Hobgoblin, which is a lovely card, and we got Morbius. 6 packs, no hits. So, like I say, expect something nice. I mean, look, you got a stack of lovely cards there, but expect something nice in your locker, James. Luke. Pack 2 for Luke. Don't forget, we've got the giveaway draw at the end. Ghost Rider 2099. I've not been keeping count on Power Blasts and suspended animations. Gambit and Professor X we've not seen before. Nova. These older boxes are getting harder to find at good prices, you know. Ghost Rider. That's a nice one. Siege of Darkness. Oh, there you go, Luke. Bloodhawk, Crystalline, and Mean Streak. Typhoid Mary, she's a Daredevil villain, schizophrenic, multiple split personalities. Sister Nil from Siege of Darkness, and Warlock. And then you got a Thing Power Blast, Benjamin J. Grimm. Art by Tom Morgan, I think. Tom Morgan. Card 9 of 9. Lovely stuff, Luke. And Dan. Looking to build on a pretty powerful selection there. Triple Power Blasts for Dan. Okay, Brimstone Love. Who the heck is that? I mean, look, I've read a lot of Marvel comics. X-Men 2099. That is some of the comics I have not read. Crystal Cyclops and Psylocke. I don't think there's Baby Luna. I don't think we've seen that card yet. Justice. Vance Armstrong? No, Vance Astrovic. Vengeance. Ghost Rider villain. Spider-Man freeze frame. Look, it's a base card, but you know, it's card 1. I love those freeze frame cards. Thor. Oh, double freeze frame pack. Iron Man. Dan. Fire. Zarthos. And Wolverine Rogue. And that is when Wolverine gets his adamantium stripped out of his body by Magneto from Fatal Attractions. Dan, I think we can all agree you did pretty well there. Last 3. Anthony. Here you are. Anthony. Luke. Where's Luke? My man Luke. And the last pack is for Andy. Okay, right. Then we got the prize draw, don't forget. Okay, Anthony. God, I mean, you don't get a quick... Oh, you got Venom freeze frame. Look at that. The angulation on that. Oh, it's beautiful. These freeze frames, I think they're like the QFX ones. I think they're photos with actual art done over the top, which then Joe Quesada did in the 1996 Marvel QFX Premium set. Right, okay. Get it now. That's a beaut, absolute beauty. Blaze. Oh, you got one in there. You got one in there, Anthony. Thor. Another freeze frame. Iron Man. Zarathos. Wolverine Rogue. Professor X, Jean Grey. Black Wolf, and one of my faves, you got a Gambit Power Blast. Look at that beauty. Three packs, 2 hits. Oh. Let's go along with your Iron Man suspended animation. Okay. Right, what can we do for Luke? Can we add to Luke's Thing Power Blast? Let's find out, and then we'll do the Wheel of Doom to see who gets some free giveaway stuff. Salom. Bishop and Colossus from Fatal Attractions. We got a base Hulk. We must have run out of Power Blast and suspended animation, surely. Oh, we've not seen that one. Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. That's the only one of that card we've seen. It's a great one. Who's drawing this? That's a great one. Colossus. We seen that card or not? Bloodhawk, Crystalline, and Mean Streak. Off the back, we got Warlock. We got Sister Nil. And we have got Typhoid Mary. Good stuff, Luke. I hope you enjoyed those. What can we add for Mr. Yabsley? Can we add anything to his Johnny Storm suspended animation? I'll tell you what, you can add a Human Torch base to go along with that. Put those two next together on the shelf. Next together, put those together on the shelf next to each other. Dagger, Morbius, and Deathlock. A Hulk 2099. Don't think we've got any hits in this one. There's a Beast from Blood Ties storyline. There's a Drax from Blood and Thunder. Vigil. Penance. Moondragon. And Jubilee. Okay. Right. Oh, here we go. So, here's what we got. We've got a Black Panther. We've got a Deadpool. We've got a Miles Morales. You can remove to the old school. They now do these new heads, and he comes with a web. You've got a Hulk. You've got a Dr. Stephen Strange on some kind of thingy. Then we got Marvel's issue 1. These are all new. Runes of Ravencroft's Sabretooth, issue 1. X of Swords Creation, issue 1. It's part 1 of 22, so it's a big part. Variant edition cover. Big chunky mum. And Voices, Indigenous Voices, number 1, like an anthology. So we've got a choice. There's 4 comics. There's 5 Lego figures. I'll be giving out 3 prizes. The rest that don't get taken will be going on to the Marvelous Wheel of Marvel. Let us go to the Wheel of Names. Whoops. Let's see if I can move that back a bit. Okay. I'm going to shuffle this. We had 7 times on the randomization, so I'm going to do 7 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hide that. Last 3 names on, get the prize. Whoever's last on gets first pick. Second last gets second pick. Third gets whatever's left. In fact, or no, well, not whatever's left, just gets a choice. Can I hold this? Okay, Derek. First one off the wheel. Let's spin again. Spin him up. Spin him up, spinner. I can't go any further back. Michael's lost one. Let's keep going. What would you pick? I don't know. What do people like? There's a Doctor Strange. The thing about Joe's lost one. The Black Panther's pretty cool because he comes with, you know, the alternate head, and these are clip-on claws. And he's lost one. Hulk comes with no accessories, but look at him. He's pretty cool. Ripped pants. James has lost one. Deadpool does come with removable swords in his backpack. Daniel has lost one. And then Miles Morales. These are really cool one, man. That is a cool, this edition of the new head for these figures. It's good. Now, like I say, these aren't official Lego. They did come brand new, sealed in poly bags when I popped down to the comic shop. The quality of them is high, but, you know, please be aware that they are not officially licensed Lego products. Dan's lost one. There you go, and then there's 4 comics to choose from. So if you are in the last 3 spots, you know, you can choose from Lego figures or comics, whatever you want. Put it into your locker, into your bundle of stuff, and away you go. That is James losing out on one. Can't believe you didn't get any hits from 6 packs, James. But like I say, look for something nice in your next delivery. That is Daniel losing one. Here's that hologram. This is the one you pulled, Joe. Spider-Man hologram. Wowzers. Michael losing one. And then the other one was Derek, I think. As Derek loses one. This is the one you pulled, Derek. The Wolverine. But again, oh, look at that. Love an old school 3D hologram. Guys, takes ages, doesn't it, when there's 36 people in? We'll keep going though. We keep going. Joe's lost one there. Remove. One pack Wendy, still in there. Still fighting strong. I guess the less packs you got, the less to get eliminated. Dan's lost one. But what do people want if they win? Do people want these knockoff Lego figures, or do people want the comics? So coming up, we got, yeah, I'm annoyed, those Tesco, those, I don't even know why I said Tesco, those, I think I was trying to say Lego and something else. The Tops and Lego, and I came up with Tesco. The Tops Finest Star Wars boxes were supposed to be here today. DHL have got some sort of issue. The boxes are still, as far as I know, in Cincinnati. As soon as I get updates, I'll let you know, because those 2 breaks are full now. And as soon as they arrive, I'll break them straight away. I mean, look, if they arrive at 11 a.m. tomorrow, I'll break them at 12 p.m. lunchtime. Well, unless people want me to wait till the evening. We'll see. But we'll break those 2 boxes. Hopefully we've got some fire in there. And then going from that, I have only got... I'll show you what boxes I've got left. Okay. I have got this, which is a 2013 A New Hope illustrated box. Wendy. Sad to see you go, Wendy. I've got a 2018 Solo box. And I have got a 1994 Series 2 Star Wars Galaxy box. And that's it. You know, 3 boxes left. Those 2 Star Wars Finest will break straight away. And then I've only got a couple of boxes left on pre-order because, you know, like I said in a previous post, I'm kind of getting out of the scene to a degree. Just getting so much harder to find non-sport hobby boxes at a good price. So, yeah, just spend too much time online trying to source the product, you know, and it's just eating into the rest of my time. So, anyway, you don't want to hear about the Chiefs' ills. I'll tell you what I will do. I will point you towards a video I put up on the ArmaGEEKdon channel today. And it's about me getting back into Rubik's Cubes. So go and watch that. It's a wild one, that. So who we got left? We got Dan, Anthony, Michael, Joe, and Andy. Best of luck. 5 left. There can be only 3. Michael, sorry about that, buddy. 4 to go is the worst position to go out in, so I feel your pain. It's Mr. Andy, absolutely. Sorry, bud. Okay, so we've got 3 left. We've got Joe, Dan, and Anthony. Couple of American boys in here. They always scoop all the prizes, these American boys. So this is, whoever gets this next one will get 3rd pick of the prizes. 3rd pick of the prizes. And it's going to be Dan. So we'll just wait. If you just wait till the other 2 pick their prizes, and then I'll come to you and tell you what prizes have been taken. 2nd pick is going to be, looks like being Joe. Which means Anthony, you get 1st pick, my friend. So, Anthony, you tell me whether you want Hulk, Black Panther, Strange, Deadpool, Miles Morales, or whether you want one of these 4 Marvel comics. I'll take pictures of them all, better pictures, send them to you so you know the choices. After you've picked, I'll send over to Joe and let him know what you picked, and then he can pick from the rest. Then afterwards, we'll go to, who had the last one? Was it Dan? Dan, and you can pick third. That is it, guys. That is the Marvel Break Universe 1994. Wow, 75 minutes. I appreciate everyone who stayed with it, even if you dipped in and out. That is it. I'm going to put all these into lockers, etc. And you have a good evening, good rest of the week. Make sure you keep it geek.